Chef Nick, Chef Nico, Chef Tyson. Welcome to my prep table. I'm your host, Chef Nico, with my four-legged friend Tyson. Sharpen your knives, grab your ingredients, and let's bring it to the board. Hey folks, on today's board recipe, we are making a shrimp cocktail. Okay, from start to finish. All right, guys, today's ingredients is our lovely shrimp, of course. Nice white tiger shrimp. We got them from our fish purveyor. You could also find these in the supermarket. We like to use a U10, but you could go with a 13, 15, a 16, 20. It's all good. But what you want to do is, if you want to buy them, you might want to buy them deveined, which you can get them peeled as well. But what happens is when you take the peel off, as you boil the shrimp, they're gonna shrink. When you leave them inside the shell, the way these are, but they're deveined. Now, deveined is basically they run the knife down the back of the shrimp, and you take out its excess insides that we don't like eating with our shrimp cocktail. So, but you want to leave the skin on. The skin on will keep the shrimp looking a little bigger, okay? So those are beautiful white tiger shrimp. You can get Gulf shrimp. There's a lot of shrimp out there. You can buy them fresh. You can buy them frozen, defrost them. But we have our beautiful shrimp. We have our boiling water. We're going to add a little salt to that water to get it going. So now what we want to do is we want to make a Cork Bouillon. A Cork Bouillon is basically aromatics that we throw into the water. So this way, the shrimp are flavorless. You find a lot of shrimp, you'll bite into them, there's no flavor. You squeeze your cocktail sauce on it, lemon juice, to give it a little flavor. So what we do is we season the water. We'll throw some aromatics in it, that we call it, which is some parsley. You can use a little thyme if you want. We get some onions going in there, and some celery, some black peppercorns, and we can throw a little bit of garlic in there. Garlic never hurts anybody. So basically this is called a Cork Bouillon, which is basically we're adding some flavor to the water. And then we could put about a half a cup to a quarter cup of white wine, okay, to give your water some flavor. And you always want to make sure your water is boiling before you throw your shrimp in there. Because shrimp, most shellfish, they'll cook within 5 to 9 minutes. That's all you really need. So to stop the cooking, because you don't want to overcook the shrimp, because some of the shrimp and most shellfish, when you overcook it, it gets hard and rubbery. So you want to go about 5 to 9 minutes. You keep an eye on it. And what we have here is an ice bath. So what we're going to do is while our water's boiling and we throw the shrimp in for about 5 minutes, we're going to take them out of this water and put them right into the ice bath so we could stop the cooking so we don't overcook them. We're basically, in the restaurant language, it's called shocking. So we're going to stop the cooking by putting it into ice water, because if we were to take the shrimp out and put them on a plate or in the refrigerator, they'll still keep cooking, okay? So our water's been boiling before we started the show. We're going to take our shrimp and we're going to throw them all in there, okay? We have a little, you want to use a spoon with some holes, a perforated spoon it's called. Okay, give it a nice little mix. Basically, it'll come back to a boil. Then we'll pull those bad boys out. Now, while we wait for that to happen, we're going to make a quick, simple cocktail sauce. What I like to use is about 1 cup of chili. Chili sauce, that is. Okay? The basic recipe calls for ketchup. I like to use chili sauce. About a half a cup of ketchup. Basically to give it a little more spice. We're going to do about 2 tablespoons of horseradish. Now, I love my cocktail sauce spicy, so let's put it all in there. Let's go about 3 tablespoons. Okay? We're going to, of course, put a little bit of garlic in there. We'll give it a nice little tablespoon. About 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And about a half a cup of lemon lime juice. Or you can just use lime juice or just lemon juice, whatever you love using. And of course, some pepper and salt. Okay, we can never get enough of salt and pepper. And you're just going to give that a mix. You can use your spoon. You can use a whip. You just want the ingredients, the lemon juice and the lime juice, to get in there with the chili and the ketchup. Okay. Give it a couple of turns. Notice, so you don't make a mess, you turn the bowl as you turn your spoon. Okay, guys? And that'll keep your ingredients in the bowl, not all over yourself. All right, give it a couple of more turns. And you see how it all came together. Nice. And you got your nice cocktail sauce. Okay? And of course, we're going to taste it as usual. And you could adjust your ingredients. And to me, that's really good. It's got a nice zing to it. So you'll put this in the fridge for about 15 minutes. Let it get nice and cold. Let all the flavors combine. And just like that, we're back to our beautiful shrimp. And they are just about ready. They probably need about another minute. Okay, guys? It's taking up all those aromatics. So basically what you want to do is, as you see the shrimp is starting to turn, it becomes like a little C-shaped, your shrimp is just about ready. Okay? You could squeeze them. Should be a little springy. So we made our cocktail sauce. Our shrimp are ready. So what you're going to do is basically take it all. Take the onions, the celery, just dump it right in there. Because what you want to do is shock your shrimp so they stop cooking, because we don't want overcooked shrimp. Okay. Get all those bad boys out of there. Alrighty. And that's all there is. No more fishing. Fishing is over. So now you're going to give them a couple of, you can mix them in there with your hands. You're going to feel the water's nice and cold. The shrimps have stopped cooking. They're not hot anymore. Okay. Now you can just simply discard the water. Because guys, you don't want your shrimp sitting in the water for too long, because then your shrimp will get chewy. Okay, so now we got our shrimp. We're going to grab ourselves a nice bowl. Okay. So what we're going to do from here is we could put our little bowl in the middle. Let's grab our big spoon. Okay, guys, fill up your bowl with some cocktail sauce. All right, like so. Now it's very simple. We already peeled the shrimp. It's already deveined. It's still got the shell on. And you're just going to pull that shell off. Okay? You could line them around your bowl like so. Tail in. Tail out. You want to lay them on the tray. Either way you want to do it. Okay, you'll see that shell comes off nice and easy. You line them around the rim. We got a few more in here. We'll take care of these real quick, because you know they're going to go just as fast as you're peeling them when all your guests come over. All right, guys, we got a few left. Now we know you could cook 2 pounds of shrimp, 3 pounds of shrimp. It depends on your household. It depends if you got shrimp lovers in the family. Cook off as many as you want. Eat as many as you want. Food is happy, happy. Remember that. Okay. And that'll do it. Now we can discard that. Now we have our nice little shrimp appetizer. If you want, you can give a little lemon on the side. Put a little garnish on it. You got some excess parsley hanging here. If you want to give it a little garnish. Okay, jam that into the sauce. So what you're going to do now, folks, is basically take your shrimp, put it in the refrigerator for about 5-10 minutes. Let them get nice and chilled. Wait for your company to come over. And I'm sure they're going to enjoy a nice, beautiful shrimp cocktail with the beautiful cocktail sauce. Okay, there you have it. Happy cooking, everybody. There you have it, my friends. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit us on mypreptable.com for today's recipe. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm your host, Chef Nico, with my four-legged friend Tyson. Tune in for the next episode as we bring it to the board.